Welcome back to our present. Do me a favor before we commence in the conversation we're going to be having. So, like the video, very, very important for the growth of this channel. And if you are seeing my channel for the first time, why don't you subscribe if you enjoy the content, like the video, and make sure your notification bells are turned on. Very, very important. So let's go to the topic I'm about to discuss. Impactors, right? Some of you wonder what are impactors. Arteta doesn't like to call them substitutions or substitutes. He likes to call them impactors. And last season, we struggled with the quality of our impactors. We didn't have enough quality in the team. So we overplayed so many of our first team players, like Saliba, Gabriel played 8 games, Saka played 8 games, Saliba getting injured, and there was no capable or efficient replacement for Saliba. Kivio was not trusted because it came in January. So we're still trying to fit in to acclimatize with the club, with the system, and with the country. Jorginho came from Chelsea. Arteta didn't trust him fully until he decided to play him, and we saw that, wow, there's quality there. So, but this time around, after seeing what we did yesterday, and we see our good bench, let's not forget yesterday, right? Even though we defeated Manchester City via penalties, but we give a good account of ourselves. The match ended 1-1 for regulation time, right? But look at the quality of impactors, aka substitutes, that came onto the game, and those guys were actually impacting quality into the team. Smith Rowe, I love the way Smith is looking fitter. Lena is playing ball, his movement, is dropping the shoulder, his confidence and courage. I love it. Fabio Vieira, a lot of us will be looking at him like, with this guy suit the English Premiership, because physically he seems a bit frail and inferior. He doesn't like to ride into challenge. He looks like he dogs every time. But the last 2 games, he has been up for the fight, and I'm loving that. Now, with all of us, even though those that might not like him, we know there's a player there technically. Now, all our concerns is about Fabio Vieira. Is he physically tough enough for this league? Can he do it? That's the only concern we have. But technically, him and Trossard are arguably the best striker of the ball in our team. Both players can strike the ball efficiently and proficiently. So there's nothing inferior when it comes to technical ability regarding Fabio Vieira. The only concern is physically he struggles. But in the last 2 games, his confidence is high. We can say he's actually enjoying the physical challenge. So aside from Smith Rowe, Fabio Vieira, we know Trossard. And there's been a debate in the space, right? Why is Trossard not starting? I can understand why Trossard will not be starting. See, we have to let's chill as Arsenal fans, right? Let's not get into this unwanted debates. There are enough games to go around this coming season, and Trossard will get his start. So let's not start pitting players against each other, or Martinelli should be dropped, Trossard should start. There will be games in the Champions League, in the FA Cup, even in the Premiership, that Trossard will get a starting berth. So there is no need to start arguing over why Trossard not starting. I know I'm tired of saying this. It's for the views. You guys actually don't believe in what you're saying. You're just trying to trigger your audience who are not smart enough to smell this nonsense. Like, there are enough games to go around. There'll be games Trossard will start, and there'll be games where Martinelli will be on the bench. Now, we know for now, Martinelli is Arteta's first choice at that left wing. But there'll be games to go around, so there is no need for this argument. It's too early to go into this unwanted argument before the season starts. So let's calm down. Kivio will have enough games. We don't expect Saliba and Gabriel to play 8 games. Touch wood, they don't get injured. But we should have enough trust in those players to actually play certain games. I don't expect Gabriel to play all games, because last season, if you look at Manchester City, their defenders did not play more than 30 games individually. So we need to share the games. I know Saliba is colossal, is a Rolls Royce. Ben White can do a fantastic job as a centre half. Before Saliba came back from his loan, Ben White and Gabriel were a fantastic pair. Let's not shove that aside. So there are games that Ben White and Gabriel will start. There'll be games that Timber and Kivio will play as centre halves, where Tomiyasu will be the right back. Well, there'll be games, even though I didn't like the cameo of Kerencheni yesterday, there'll be games if he stays at the club. There'll be games for Kerencheni. There'll be games of Zinchenko. We wanted this level of competition. Why are we complaining? Now you got it. Why are you complaining? because you have a favorite player you want to start all the games. No, it doesn't work like that. We have quality impactors, meaning there will not be a fixed starting 11. It depends on certain games. There'll be games Jorginho and Rice will play. There'll be games for Rice and Partey and Odegaard. There'll be games for Jorginho, Rice, and Fabio Vieira at in the midfield. There'll be games for Kai at the center half. There'll be games for Jesus. So let us relish this quality we have in our team. When last did Arsenal have these kinds of quality in the team? With all these qualities I've mentioned, some Arsenal fans are still calling for, we need a traditional striker. I understand that you want that, and I get it. And I'm not going to deride or demean your opinion, because you have your opinion, whether it's right or wrong. I need to respect that, even though I have my reservations regarding certain opinions. But where are the quality number 9s we can afford? We don't just have to go to the market for the sake of having a traditional number 9 and getting a bang average number 9. No, the market is not littered with number 9s that are gettable. We can't get a Hurricane right now. Maybe next season that's possible, right? You can't get the guy from Napoli, Osimhen. We know that'll be too astronomical. So where are the quality number 9 you're talking about? I'd rather Arsenal save the money for next season. If an opportunity comes, we get it. But right now, we have quality impactors, aka substitutes, that can do a job. And I expect Arsenal to compete in all fronts, from the FA Cup to the League Cup to the Champions League to the Premiership. We have quality. This time around, even though I pray we don't have too many injuries, but we can still rotate. Even when you have injuries, the quality coming to the team will not leave a lot of us getting frightening, because we know quality out, quality in. So I'm loving it. Even if Saka is not playing, Reece Nelson can do a job there. Even Fabio Vieira, he might not play the way Saka plays, but he can still be creative from that point and play well. I've seen him the cameo he made yesterday, and the game there was a game Saka didn't play the last time against Barcelona. I think Barcelona, he played well. So let us calm down. Let us calm down. There is enough in this team to get a lot of Arsenal fans excited. I still know there are a few disgruntled Arsenal fans who are not just looking at the team objectively. They are just looking at the team based on the agenda, because they have to be, the only way they get to reality, to be relevant rather, is when there's chaos in the camp, when there's bad news regarding Arsenal. When everything is positive and exciting, they do not get excited. They do not get relevant. So fans need to be more picky with who they watch, be more sensible. I'm not saying stop watching them. Just apply your own personal conviction, sorry, and logic to these things. Even to what I say. Yeah, you have to just look at what I say, look at them objectively, logically, and analyze them. Don't just believe any nonsense from any content creator, because some of these people are just selling you snake oil. Some of them just get to chat anything to incite the fans to get tractions and conversations going, right? So I'm loving the team. I love what I'm saying. The Masters are not miles away better than us, even though they have slight experience, in my opinion, but there's still a chink in Man City's armor. They are not as imperious. They are not as invincible. They press, or some of these people will make them seem. So I'm very optimistic for this coming season, and I think we can do bits. Let me know if you share the same optimism in the comment section. Make your comments friendly as possible. Make them respectful as possible. You can disagree. You can still be friendly in your disagreement. We don't need to go into insult and start trading wars, right? Let's be respectful and respect the YouTube guideline. Like the video, very important. Share the video, very important. Subscribe when I subscribe, and make sure notification bells are turned on. And I'll see you guys, like I said every time, on the next one. Ciao.